Amazing, our beautiful viewer. Karibu sana. We are back with the greatest of all in Vihiga County. We talk about leadership and politics. He's one man that has a lot of knowledge and wisdom in this. And his name is
Alfred Opati Kaki.
AKA
Mwenyewe.
Is Kaki or real name or AKA?
Kaki. Yes.
So Kaki.
Yes.
Let's talk about yourself and your passion for leadership. It's not something that began yesterday. It began many years ago. And that is, I remember, was it in 2012 when we first sat with the Vihiga young aspirants? You remember that? So what really inspires you for, in terms of leadership and all
that? Thank you so much, Alan. My name is Alfred Opati Kaki. I come from West Bunyore Ward, Ipali sub-location, I mean, Ebiango village. Omoniita Omunyore region.
No mixed blood.
No.
Omunyore politics. Let's talk about Vihiga politics.
Yes.
You are very good supporter of the current governor.
Yes.
Do you think he has delivered on his manifesto?
Governor Tichilo, he has done his best. And his manifesto was very comprehensive. It was very brilliant. And it was very practical. But I don't know what happened. Because if you see most of what he wrote in the manifesto, this is his second term. The majority of the projects have never been implemented. No.
So when you say majority of the projects have not been implemented, what are some of those projects that you feel have not been implemented so far?
A very good example, go to Vihiga County Referral Hospital. The hospital is in a total mess. There is no drugs. Okay? The health practitioners are not paid on time. Patients even die in the wards. So, another project, the issue of water. There's the water in Lunyerere up to today. He said every household will have a tap in the house. How many have taps in their houses? So we have the major projects. Another thing you remember there was something to do with the county anthem.
Yes.
Is that one relevant at the moment? It is not.
But it was passed.
It was passed, but it's not a priority.
After the young people in Vihiga refused,
yes,
he still went on with his own group and passed that county anthem.
So you can imagine how you can imagine the kind of a person he is.
Because I was there.
He's going against the will of the people.
I was there. I was among the people who went around asking people questions.
You see now, because he has, our MCAs, I blame the MCAs. I don't even blame the governor. The MCAs, I don't know what happened, because I was expecting them to shoot down the bill.
The motion. But they accepted and they assented it.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was passed.
But it was against the will of the people. The majority of people in Vihiga County, they were not for it. They were not for it.
But how do I put them? But whatever the boss wanted went ahead and okay. Well, there was this project that I also went
even before Alan, before you ask another question. It means the legislation, that is the assembly, is being controlled by the executive. That's why we need MCAs who will do their legislation independently. Okay? How I wish they could have gone through that bill with a sober mind and tell the governor, look here. Yes, the county anthem is good, but it's not a priority at the moment. The majority of young people have no jobs. The ECD classes are at a mess. Look at the village polytechnics. They are not equipped. Look at our stadiums. A good example, Kidundu Stadium. Mumboa Stadium here. Go to Amisi Stadium. So, I don't know. I don't know it was how much that we used to pass the county anthem.
They talked about there were rumors of 4 million, and then other rumors came into 3 million.
Yes.
And most people are asking questions like, why do you need 3 million for you to be able to record a county anthem?
Imagine 4 million. That is the money that can even it can sustain Vihiga County Referral Hospital with some drugs.
At least for 1 month.
At least.
For 1 month or 2 months.
Absolutely.
Okay, the another project that I personally went and checked was the granite factory that Otichilo promised that he will give to his own people, because that is probably where he comes from, Biangwe.
Yes.
I went there, checked out, and there were some structures to show that something could have been here, but eventually there was nothing there.
Yes.
I reached out, we talked, and the best defense from Otichilo's people was that it's the community people who took the matter to the court and to stop the construction of this, because they felt like watachukua shamba yao. And to me, I was like, that's not a reason enough from a leader to stop doing this, because did you first go there and talk to the people and tell them the benefits of doing whatever you're doing, or it was just something that came up and you thought, hey, White Elephant project, we can get some good money from this and all that? So I don't know what you say on that.
I think the problem is there was no public participation. If you see people going to court because of a project that's coming to transform their lives, it means they had no information about the project. Personally, I think that project it could be one of the best projects ever, because I'm told the project is capable of employing more than 3,000
young people in Vihiga County.
So I think, and I also blame the county attorney. What is he doing? He's just eating salary. He's supposed to go to court and challenge the case. Yes. So it was the best project. The only problem is there was no public participation. There must be public participation. And then I think there's what we call the feasibility study. Okay? Mm-hmm. The feasibility study, it gives, okay, how to mitigate the risks associated with the project.
And that was one of the risks.
Yes.
Hostility from the people where you need to really do the project from. So they did not check on that, and that's what made everything go where it is.
Yes.
Yeah. The next thing you mentioned that the education system in Vihiga is not really working. And I've been asking myself on one question. Do we have a tertiary institution? How many tertiary institutions do you have in Vihiga? Leave alone the polytechnics, higher education learning institutions.
We have the Kaimosi University.
How far is it?
Kaimosi University right now, it has a charter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But that's the only...
It is full-fledged.
That's the only institution in Vihiga County. We talk about higher learning institution.
Yeah, it is Kaimosi. Now, this is our facility that you need to embrace. Mm-hmm. In fact, I'm being told this academic year, the government, they have been given around 3,000 students. So if 3,000 students are coming to Kaimosi, the big question is, how are we going to feed the 3,000 people?
No, ask the governor, ask the administration of the...
That's not the work of the governor.
The work of who?
The people around Kaimosi, the investors, the business people, they should wake up and seize the opportunity.
Now, if there is no proper infrastructure for that, what should they do?
But the private investors, they can be allowed to put proper
infrastructure. Okay, what's the procedure?
The procedure?
Yeah.
It's just the Ministry of Lands to allocate the land for the investors. Yes.
Also, yes. That's the only
plan. The local people should take up the responsibility. Okay? Mm-hmm. There is land. There is land surrounding Kaimosi University. It's upon the Terikis, the Maragolis,
and the Nyores.
They should come up, they should build hostels. They should build hotels around. Because now, remember, let's say an average of every student spends 200 shillings per day. And you have 3,000 students. That is, let's just breakfast. That is 200 shillings. That is how much circulating in Kaimosi.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
Hundreds of thousands of shillings.
So this is a good project, and now it's an opportunity for the people of Vihiga. The government, remember the work of the county government is just to give conducive environment. Number one, if there is any business being erected around Kaimosi, then the business permits should be at an affordable price. Yes.
So that's the only
to allow the business to flourish.
So that's the only thing that the county government of Vihiga the role of the county government of Vihiga to make sure that
they should create a good environment
for the business.
They should make sure that there is 24/7 security. Business. There is lights everywhere. There is security. There is police reinforcement.
Yeah, talking about security, it's another illness that is eating up Vihiga County, especially Luanda.
Yes.
We've had cases of robbery within the surroundings of Luanda surroundings and all that. And it prompted the minister, the CS of Interior, to come over. And he talked about the issue of drug abuse being the major role that contributes to the increased cases of crime and crime. And then he also talked about, which I found it to be so funny, women beating their husbands in Vihiga County.
Yes.
So let's talk about the issue of security. Leave alone women beating their husbands. I've never had that. It doesn't happen among.
But you should also know that it is also an insecurity. GBV is an insecurity. But remember, the security begins at home, the family,
in the house.
Yes, in the house. So if there is gender-based violence in the house, then this will spread even to the entire community. The issue of insecurity, especially in Bunyore, let's say in Luanda, not only in Luanda town, bigger part of Bunyore, we have had issues to do with insecurity. Now the big question is, who is responsible? Number one, and who is supposed to mitigate the problem? And the time the insecurity issues people have been crying left and right. And our leaders were pretty quiet. They were only waiting for the interior CS, Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, to come so that they can air their views. Okay, there's so many recommendations. We are waiting for the implementation.
So do you think it should be implemented?
If they will take it serious, it is possible.
Personally, I took it as a PR.
It could. I don't know. Let's give it time.
So that's my Alan's opinion.
Yeah, it's Alan's opinion.
You are
entitled to your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion.
I took it as a PR, and because with
the if it's a PR, then it's very unfortunate. Let me hope all the recommendations that were made during that meeting, that public meeting, let the recommendations be implemented, and absolutely, we shall restore.
But you as a leader within Vihiga County, or you're already a leader, not an upcoming leader within Vihiga County.
Yes.
What do you think will work to make sure that there is security in Vihiga County? Because we're not only talking about Luanda and its environs. It can also happen in Vihiga County. But what do you think, if the administration of the day or the government of the day does, it will make sure that there is a lot of security within Vihiga County?
The issue of security is also a collective responsibility. It is not the responsibility of the government. It is not the responsibility of the people. It is our responsibility. So if number one, we should not shy away from reporting, because these people who cause insecurity live among us. And as you know, watu wanaogopa kusemana. Mtu amefanya kitu mbaya, asemi, ananyamaza.
Mwana hapa.
Yes. So unless we come out and see this as a threat, so that we take appropriate steps, watu washikwe, wapelekwe kotini, wafungwe.
So if that one works, you feel like if that one works, then everything will work?
It will work, but and also to add on that, there must be sensitization. Let people be sensitized
when it comes to security
issues.
Yeah. Because you want to tell me there are people who are living ignorantly.
Exactly. How? Because you see, even people don't know how to report a case. They think when you go to the police station,
You'll be arrested.
That is lack of information.
Okay.
Someone can be having vital information about something that's about to happen, but because they lack the information, they don't know where to go to. There was the issue of Nyumba Kumi initiative. I don't know. I don't know if it is still working. Ama wazee walilala wakilala. We have the local administration. We have the police. You see, and also our police, we also blame them. How do we blame them? Because they get used to the areas they operate.
You're saying they become friends with the locals.
They become friends with the locals and the thugs in the area. But I'm not saying, but
that's not an example with Luanda. You're not saying that's an example.
Some of them, but the majority of them are doing a good job.
They should be appreciated.
Yeah, they should appreciate it.
But the thing should be the public should work together with the administration, with the police, to make sure that they are completely eradicating crime within.
Yes.
So if they know someone who is a criminal and maybe there's a criminal activity that's going to happen next, they should report it.
They should report prior to.
But the problem is they feel like if they report, they'll be needed to stand in court to say, yes, I have.
There should be also be a mechanism.
So they do want to be the witnesses.
There should also be a mechanism. If I'm volunteering to give the information, also I should be protected. I should be protected. The police they should know how to go about. If I report, maybe there's a person who is causing threat to our security. The police should not go and say, it's so and so who gave us this information.
So, okay, talking about, you said the current governor of Vihiga County, that is Otichiro, had a very good plan and a very good plan to implement all of this, but you feel like most of those things have not been implemented. So what can you say? What's the advice you can give?
There's no advice I can give Otichiro because a few years he'll be at home. Maybe election is coming in 2027. Let the people of Vihiga know the person that can change their lives.